Hi, it's me, the Tumbling Wumble. I'm back after like a month or so. I can't remember. So anywho, um, of course I haven't been doing nothing for like the past month or so. I made more monsters for My City Monsters, and I decided, you know what, I might as well just make a video about them because I have a lot of them, and you can definitely tell that I improved from the last time that I worked on them. So anywho, this is essentially just like a continuation of my fabric monsters, and also an explanation of like what was going on during this time. So yeah, basically, for some dumb reason, for a whole year, not a whole year, but like almost a full year, I decided, you know what? My City Monsters sucks. I should make Skyland. I should make more Skylanders. No, I think My City Monsters is like my best line that I've made out of like fabric, mostly because of like how different each of them are and how like my skill sets have to like they get improved each time. It's kind of hard to explain. Just some of them I can definitely make like normal-ish towards. I don't, like I said, I don't know how to explain this. Basically, some of them just look pretty cool. Yeah. Without further ado, oh shit, I forgot to explain the other thing. So then, the beginning of this year, I decided My City Monsters is not dumb. They're cool. Might as well start off with like the very first monster that I've made this year. Oh yeah, I'm gonna also be going by monsters from like Amber Island and some that I needed to make a while ago, but I just didn't show them off or I haven't made them yet. So here we go. Tiawa. Yeah, that's about it. This is very simple to make. I did have to like figure out what exactly like the shapes was gonna be and how big it was gonna be, but overall I think I did a pretty good job on Tiawa. She's got her little boards on her head and little whatchamacallit. She's got legs, obviously. Pretty simple overall. A great starter to complex designs. Yeah. Yelmut, another simple design or simple monster. Only thing that was really hard for me to make was the mask and also the feathers. But aside from that, overall, it's just kind of simple, and I like it a lot. I was debating on whether or not to make like the mask a separate piece and like make the eyes underneath, but that'd be too complex. So yeah, I made the Yelmut. Just to let you guys know, not all of these can stand, so that's kind of sad. So whatever. All right, next up we got who do we have? Oh, Krillby. Yeah, Krillby. This is probably one of my favorites, mostly because of how just cute he is, and the colors as well. I used a lot of different colors and shapes for this guy, and I think it came out really well. My only thing that I don't like about this is like how big it is. Like it's about the same height as, actually I think it's taller than Yelmut. So, but aside from that, I like Krillby. It's one of my favorite quad elements. So, quad monsters, not elements. Next up, I'm trying to think of who to. Oh, okay, might as well. Bisonoris, yay! I actually did like making this one. It just not, it's just not my favorite monster and all, so it's kind of dumb looking. I do like the little monster that's on top though. He's my favorite. He's cute. and I loved making his tail because of how long it is. But the big boy himself, Big Chungus, ooh, this definitely was my least favorite monster, and it still is, so, yeah. Next, we got Incisaur. Technically, he's not an Amber Island, but he will be eventually, for sure, obviously, so. But I really liked making this one. This one is definitely one of my favorites, and I just really like Incisaur a lot, and I love the way that it came out. I think the only thing is that I didn't put enough details on, like, the scales. Because, like, the belly, right here, there's, like, you know, a pattern going on, while the rest of it is just kind of basic. Of course, the tail here. So, it was kind of hard since he had, like, different shades of blue going on and a lot of spikes. So, but, again, I think he came out really well, and I like the smile. The smile is cute and creepy at the same time. Alright. Dream! I was gonna make the Amber Island, you know, I was gonna show off my Amber Island set, but I did not make Treen, nor did I make the seasonal for the island. Now I did, so here they are. Yeah. Treen here was, both easy and complex to make. It took a while to make this one because I was working on, like, my Super Smash Bros. Fabric figures while I was making this, so it wasn't, like, beneficial, and it wasn't ethical. Wait, no. My vocabulary. It wasn't really working for me, so I just, like, quit on the Super Smash Bros. Line, and I just worked on Treen, and I think he came out really well. I like him. I think the only issue that I have with, like, the shape is just, like, the back legs here. But that's just how he's designed and look, so... Look? What? Alright, next up, we got Flamox. Yeah. I think the only issue that I have with this is just the colors of, like, the antlers and the spikes. I'm not gonna call these horns. These are definitely not horns. I think. I don't know. So, yeah, I like Flamox. He's cool. That's about it. I did enjoy kind of, like, figuring out, like, the shape for, like, the legs and, like, how I was gonna position them and stuff. So, but overall, I really like Flamox. He's pretty cool, so. Mimi! I love this one. It's so colorful, and it's cute. I like it. Oh, this is kind of bent a bit, but it's fine. Usually they get bent a couple of times. In a few places. So, yeah, I love this one. This is definitely one of my favorites. It's so cute. It's a little tall. I did have to trim it down a bit, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. Edamimi, for some reason, in Dawn of Fire is pretty tall, while in Amber Island she's, like, almost the same height as Kena. So, but yeah, I like this one. It's cute. This is kind of getting annoying, so I'm gonna have to bend it a bit. Okay, next one. This is actually gonna be the last one for Amber Island, and the rest of them are just gonna be ones that I just want to show off, I guess. Candelarva. This one was kind of tricky, mostly because it took me like 2 days or 3, I don't remember, but it took me a short time to make the entire thing. Only one issue. For some reason, I could not figure out for the life of me what I was gonna do for the head. And by head, I mean the neck. Because she has no neck. So I just put, like, a little gray piece of fabric here. So I was gonna put, like, a string, but that wasn't gonna work. Also, I did that for Rayman, and it did not go very well. So, yeah. But, yeah, I like this one. It was very simple to make, but I love the color so much, and I'm kind of scared to make a dromedary now because of how complex he looks. But you'll have to wait for that one. Help me. Alright. Alright, so now we got some few little guys that I was meant to be, they were meant to be made earlier, but I delayed them, mostly because I was busy with Skylanders, and also I didn't want to make them that much. Punkleton! Oh, he's beautiful. Look at him. Oh, one of my favorite seasonals that I've made. Don't tell the other one. But, I really like the way this came out a lot, and yeah, I love it. He's got this little stem here, he's got his pumpkin face, a lot of different colored leaves. I think that was definitely the hardest part, to figure out like the leaves, and how many there were, and what colors to make, so, zoom out. Oh, I forgot to zoom out! Overall, this was pretty fun to make, and there is another bone skeleton designed monster that I'll be showing off at some point, but not right now. I like this guy. He's cool, he's creepy, but he's cute at the same time, so yeah. Alright, gotta zoom in for this one. Gajoob! Ugh. This took so long to make. For some reason, I don't know why, it just did, but Gajoob is finally here. I think on camera it looks like a violet color, but mixed with blue. In real life, it is straight up violet, barely any blue for like the fur and mustache, and the tip of the ears and whatnot. Mostly because this color right here, okay, and on camera it looks really bright, but like in real life it's practically perfect. But here's the thing, for some reason, every single time I ordered this type of fabric, it just does not come with the fabric. I don't know why. It's such a cool color, and yet they just decided, you know what, we're not gonna put this one in, including like this other type of fabric. And I know for a fact that like the specific gray color might have been darkened than like the one that I had before. This straight up is a different color. This is a different color. And I remember that it came with a bunch of other blues, and now it just doesn't come with this one. So I still have a little bit left, but not that much. So yeah, Gajoob, pretty cool, just in time for the Mythical Island, obviously. So. I made this before the Mythical Island. So, yeah. Some of these were made before any events that happened with the monsters. So. Gajoob is very cute though. Definitely one of my favorite mythicals that I've made. Alright. This one I promised a couple of times, and I didn't make it until now. Gobblegord! Jesus Christ, this one was so hard to make. I really like this one. This is definitely one of my, I keep saying it's my favorite, or my least favorite or something. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I loved making this thing. I love the way that it came out, and it's so adorable. Gobblegord is definitely something I would not eat, especially this one, so. It's got its feathers, it's got its pumpkins, there, the leaves as its feathers, and the claws, so. I was worried this was gonna be like really big and chunky, but thankfully it's like, I think it's like the head is smaller than Gajoob, so is the torso. If you would even call this being the torso. Now, for the finale, we got the big boy himself. This is my tallest fabric monster that I've made. Wallbox. I gotta zoom out for this guy. You can see that, whatever. This is definitely my magnum opus, in my opinion. I worked so hard on this thing, you cannot imagine the process. The colors and everything just came out super well. I'm happy that I made this thing because he's pretty cool. So, this was one of the very few monsters that I've made at the beginning of the year, but I just think that he's very special to me. Earlier I did say that how like some monsters like made different than others. This particularly, like, look at Gobbledygord here. Gobbledygord is in a specific position, facing left, because that is how they're shown. While Wellbox here can look left, right, up or down. Mostly because, like I said, it's just how the way that the animations are, and not all of them are just going to be facing straight, or at least not in one position where they're facing right or left. So. But I really enjoy making this, and no, I am not going to be making rare Wellbox or the epic Wellbox. I'm not making any rares or epics. It's too much work for me, alright? I'm just focusing on whichever monsters I think, you know, I can be able to make, and also, that'd be so many. I might just make rares. If I were to decide to make rares or epics, it'd be rares, because they're a little easier to make. Some of them, though. Some of them I'm oof. Like I said, I'm not making rare or epic Wellboxes, so yeah. He is, like I said, the biggest one that I've made. I think the second biggest is between Cloyster or Entbrat? No, Edamame. Actually, no, Candelarva, Edamame, and Cloyster are the three biggest quad elementals that I have. Wellbox here is the biggest monster. So. That's about it. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded in a while, but I swear, no more surprises. So. Did I mention that I ordered Five Nights at Freddy's plushies?